I think we're all thinking the exact same thing right now. Fuck Andragoras, man. He's such a dick to Arslan. Oh man, this is such bullshit. Arslan has worked so hard. He's journeyed all this way. Combated everything that came at him. Oh man. I hate that, especially because you hear about him being exiled, basically. And then they play that ending, which shows all of his achievements. He's running by Carlin, he's running by Silver Mask, and then you just see Andragoras appear as like the final enemy, and he gives up. Oh, this sucks so hard. I feel so bad for everyone involved in this. I mean, Arslan's main unit, especially Daryun and Narcissus. I mean, Narcissus was cast out by Andragoras. And at this point, Andragoras has just come riding back in by himself. And he's like, I'm the king. You've done me a dishonor. You're not allowed to lead my army. What was he supposed to do? Just let the army disperse? He became such a good ruler. Especially in this episode, it was so based. He stands up on top of the walls and says, you have no right to be called a king. I'm going to dethrone you. That was the shit right there. So, I mean, yeah, I'm really pissed off at the king. Oh, man. And it's annoying because I loved the start of this episode when first he had the king's brother. I forget what they actually give him as a title. The prince, I guess. Held in the lock and just walked out of there. And then when he was on the carriage with that little spear, it wasn't even like a Daryun-sized spear. It was a little one. He was just stabbing everyone, lifting them off their horses. It was crazy. So, I mean, I'm still impressed by Andragoras. It was nice to see him in action. I just hate how he treats Arslan. It's such bullshit. Especially now that it's so... like, there are so many hints that Arslan isn't actually related to him or Tahamenay. I mean, in the last episode, I said Tahamenay might actually be related to Arslan because she said, give me back my child. But I mean, hearing that Arslan was here at the fortress and had taken control... if Tahamenay actually gave a damn about Arslan, surely she would have gone to see him before everything that went down. Instead, she didn't. And we get that preview of the next episode, which has a girl with platinum blonde hair. And somebody did say in the comment section of my last episode, Tahamenay just said her child. She didn't say her son. It could be a daughter. So yeah, I'm thinking that's got to be Tahamenay's actual daughter. And it looks like Silver Mask has found her, which ain't great. I'm not sure if Silver Mask knows who she is. I'm not sure if Silver Mask is going to try to use her, or if he's just going to fall in love with her. If she, as Tahamenay's daughter, since Tahamenay is such a great strategist, apparently, like she's got her own little story going on. Does the princess have a great like plan in the works as well? Is she just trying to get closer to her mother or closer to her proper ruling position by being with Hilmes? I don't know. Crazy shit's going on. All I know is Arslan's just been thrown out of the goddamn kingdom he created in Peshawar. Such bullshit, man. It really is. Oh, man. This episode was good for everything else. The battles were really damn good. I mean, even the CGI. The CGI has not been as bad this season as it was last season, for sure. Last season, every time you saw the CGI, it was really laggy and jittery, and I hated it. This time, it's at least running a bit smoother. It still looks really out of place, but it's running a bit smoother. And so when they did like the sweeping shot over the battle, that looked really cool. Like the 3D circle around the battlefield. I really liked that. And of course, as usual, moments when two enemies clashed against each other, they really focused on, and it looked great. Daryun taking out the enemy from the other side was fantastic. The king from the other side, the king of Tehran, being betrayed and stabbed. Oh man. That was deep, but it looked great. It's kind of sad because he actually wanted to talk to people. He didn't want to be an idiot and just keep attacking. They could have made some allies there, but oh well. At least Arslan's going where the opening is saying it's going to go. Like, he's been thrown out of this. He's clearly going to go get on a pirate ship, or just a ship, I guess, and go look for allies across the sea. So that is going to be a very cool storyline, but I want him to get the sword. I want him to go take out the Temple Knights. I want him to fuck with Hilmes. I don't want him going out into the sea. Even if it does mean they're going to switch to much cooler clothes. And I suppose pirate battles would be a cool thing. Or I should call them nautical battles. Not everyone on the ocean is a pirate. God damn it, Koo. Get your head out your ass. But yeah, they could do a lot of coolness with that. I'm wondering how Narcissus will handle it. I mean, we've got this whole thing in the opening where most of the main good guys have like their equal on the ship. Narcissus definitely has a guy who walks past him. I'm wondering, is Narcissus not going to be good at nautical planning? Is he going to finally meet his equal in someone that's actually good at controlling the seas? Because Narcissus is amazing at controlling the land. I mean, goddamn. He just made the Turanians destroy each other, which was fucking insane. He just literally led their 2 columns into each other. That was brilliant. And again, the way Arslan handled that. I mean, if that was Andragoras, he just would have said, oh, you guys did well. That's it. Move on. He wouldn't have given praise to anyone individually. But Arslan singled out the guy who did the covert operation of making sure the Turanians thought there were enemies there and actually charged into each other. Otherwise, they probably would have realised something was up as soon as they started clashing swords with each other. Instead, they were already in battle frenzy mode by the time they actually ran into each other. It was brilliant. So yeah, this was a fantastic episode. It's just left a really bad taste in my mouth. And I can't believe I have to wait another week just to find out. Let's be honest, Arslan is not going to go against his father whatsoever. It's just going to be the fact that he's going to leave, and thankfully, all of his main generals are going to go with him. I mean, I don't even think like Kubard or some of the other higher ranking ones will, but I'm sure Daryun and all the ones that he picked up by himself, Farengeese and Gieve and that lot, will come back. It will be great. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Gieve's re-entrance was brilliant. Just showed up, shot the arrow through the horse, was calmly talking on the battlefield about how much of a lover and not a fighter he was. That was brilliant. It pissed off the King of Turan so much. So yeah. Great episode. Can't wait to see what happens next week. I can't wait to see if that really is the princess and what kind of person she is that's meeting with Silver Mask. And what is Silver Mask's next plan? I mean, he lost the sword. The Lusitanians kind of know he's not on their side anymore. So what is he even going to do now? All he's got is a few of those black magicians, as I was calling them in Season 1, that seem to be coming around with him. But, you know, he's clearly being used by those as well. So I don't know what his next plan is. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this review, then wreck that like button like you mean it. And subscribe if you haven't already to see more. I will see you guys next time for my most hyped of the season, Tales of Zestiria the Cross.